Well, hello, and welcome. I am your host, Aldrima Harper, professional organizer, founder, and creator of OrganizedPreneur.com, where I help entrepreneurs and busy professionals eradicate the clutter and distractions, eliminate the overwhelm in order to elevate their income. And this is where I share a series of productivity tips for getting your enterprise organized. Tips designed to help you get your enterprise organized no matter what size. So, if you're the CEO of your life and your family, it is an enterprise, right? If you have a home-based business, it's an enterprise. If you're a ministry leader, business leader, nonprofit, for-profit, it is indeed an enterprise that requires energy, time, and focus. And each one of these 7 to 10 minute tips is a bite-sized piece of power-packed productivity that's sure to inspire, motivate, and jumpstart your organized endeavors for getting your enterprise organized. So it's now time to get your enterprise organized. And this is episode number 9. Yeah. Well, last time we talked about goals and being realistic in terms of your goals. This time, we're going to talk about goals as well, but we're going to talk about how definition helps in goal assertion. So, define for direction. One of the golden rules of goal setting, and I know you've heard that, I already hear it. One of the golden rules of goal setting is that your goals need to be clearly defined. They need to be defined as specifically as possible. But what does that mean, and why is that so important? Well, the simple reason is that a specific goal is much more likely to be reached than if it's one that's vague. The brain loves specifics. So if your goal is vague, how will you know if you've reached it? But if it's specific, you know exactly when you have reached it. In the last podcast, we talked about setting those milestones. So, and now we're going to talk about, defining it. So when a goal is specific, it gives you direction. It tells you exactly what you need to do in order to achieve it. It's easy to extrapolate sub-goals and action steps from a very specific goal. But when it's vague, it's not. It's hard to do. So, it's nearly impossible to do. So how do you make your goal specific? Well, a good way is to subject each goal to the 5 W's. You've heard this. The what, the who, the when, the where, and the why. Do this correctly, and the how will emerge. Just write down questions using these 5 W's, the what, the who, the when, the where, and the why, and ask them to yourself as if it was an interview. How about that, huh? Answer as honestly and specifically as possible. Finally, write down your specific goal. Once it's on a piece of paper, look at it and try to see if there's any way you can narrow it down even further. Remember what I said, the brain loves specifics. When you are vague, it causes overwhelm because your brain is trying to reach that point or this point or that thing or that item, and you have nothing specific for it to hold on to. So be very, very specific, okay? Now, like I said, once it's on a piece of paper, look at it, Try to see if there's any way you can narrow it down. And if you do a side-by-side comparison between the specific and a vague goal, you'll see right away why it's important for this thing to be so specific. Well, I hope this helps, and I hope this makes sense. Listen, I'd love to hear from you. If you like what you've heard on this episode, let's just connect, shall we? We can connect on twitter.com/Aldreamer, facebook.com/Aldreamer, or linkedin.com/Aldreamer. Or you can just go to OrganizedYourEnterprise.com. And again, if you like what you heard on this episode, or you'd like to know more about me, more specifically, how I can help you with your organizing and productivity endeavors, just pop on over to OrganizedYourEnterprise.com. And as always, just for popping over, I have a free gift for you. You can get my free blueprint, 7 Secrets to a Productivity Breakthrough. Discover how to accomplish more than you ever imagined you could. Set the right priorities today and get more done by tomorrow. Until next time, this is Dream, where I believe anyone can organize their way to success. Have an awesome day.